Imagine this. You've always dreamed of standing among the legendary warriors of ancient Sparta. The unbreakable discipline, the iron will, the stories that still echo through history. Your mind conjures images of bronze-clad heroes, their faces set in determination, their bodies honed through years of relentless training. The land of Sparta, shrouded in myth, seems the ultimate proving ground for human strength and endurance. So you step into your time machine, set the coordinates for Laconia, around 450 BC, and step out into the past. But what happens next isn't a glorious battle or a heroic stand. Within days, maybe even hours, you're gone. Not from a spear or a sword, but from 5 harsh realities no romantic tale ever mentions. By the end, you'll see ancient Sparta in a completely different light, and understand why its fascination lives safest from a distance. The first shock comes not from the clash of shields, nor from the roar of warriors charging into battle, but from the simple, unassuming act of eating, an act that, in this world, is as much a test as any fight. Step into the Spartan mess, the syssitia, and you're greeted by a single, infamous dish: black broth. This is no ordinary meal, it's a rite of passage, a daily ritual that binds the warriors together. Imagine a soup of pork, blood, salt, and vinegar, boiled into a thick, dark liquid. The aroma alone is enough to make your stomach tense, and the sight of it is even more intimidating. For Spartans, it was a symbol of discipline and unity, a badge of honor that marked their endurance and strength. For you, it's the beginning of disaster, a challenge your body is utterly unprepared for. Your modern body, shaped by abundance and processed foods, revolts at the taste. The flavors are harsh, primal, and completely alien to your palate. The flavor is sharp, metallic, utterly foreign. Each spoonful feels like a dare, a test of willpower you never expected to face at the dinner table. But the real danger is invisible. Your gut bacteria can't handle this ancient fare. The microbes that help you digest modern food are helpless here. Spartans ate simply, but not abundantly. Their meals were sparse, designed to toughen the body and sharpen the mind. Calorie restriction was part of their training, forging resilience through hunger and self-control. For a time traveler, this deprivation triggers a cascade of problems. Your metabolism, used to regular meals and snacks, is thrown into chaos. Within hours, your stomach churns. The unfamiliar ingredients and lack of nutrients leave you feeling weak and disoriented. Nausea, cramps, and fatigue set in. Your body struggles to adapt, but the relentless diet offers no relief. The black broth, rich in iron and salt, taxes your kidneys and disrupts your body's balance. The high salt content draws water from your cells, leaving you dehydrated and dizzy. Your body, deprived of modern nutrients, searches desperately for energy. But there are no hidden reserves, no comfort foods to fall back on. In this world, there are no snacks, no second helpings. Hunger is a constant companion, gnawing at your resolve. Even water isn't guaranteed safe. A single drink may introduce bacteria your immune system can't fight. Every sip is a gamble, every meal a risk. The other mess members watch you with suspicion. To them, your struggle is a sign of weakness, a mark that you don't belong. Failing to keep up is a mark of disgrace. In Sparta, even the act of eating is a test of character. Every meal leaves you paler, thinner, and further from the warrior ideal. The transformation is swift and merciless. The black broth is not just a test of taste, it's the first line of defense against outsiders. Only those who can endure it are truly accepted. Long before you ever raise a shield, the Spartan diet has already claimed you. The struggle is not just physical but psychological, a slow erosion of strength and spirit. Not in the glory of battle, but in the quiet, relentless struggle for survival. Here, the true test is not on the battlefield, but at the table, where every meal is a fight to endure another day. Even if you force down the infamous black broth, the staple of Spartan endurance, it does little to warm you from within. The taste is harsh, the nourishment minimal, and the comfort non-existent. The climate and exposure of Sparta present an even colder challenge, one that seeps into every moment of daily life. The Peloponnesian landscape is rugged, carved by wind and time, its rocky hills standing as silent witnesses to centuries of hardship. Winters here are biting, especially in the hills that ring the Eurotas Valley. The air is sharp, and the ground is often frozen beneath your feet. From age 7, Spartan boys entered the Agoge, sleeping outdoors year-round with only a rough cloak. There were no soft beds, no roaring fires, just the cold earth and the company of other shivering children. For them, shivering was a lesson in endurance, a test of willpower that shaped their bodies and minds for the hardships ahead. But you, with your modern comforts and expectations of warmth, are utterly unprepared for this relentless chill. The cloak is thin, offering little protection. The wind cuts through it, as if it weren't there at all. There are no heated homes, no insulated shoes, no thick blankets to wrap yourself in at night. Each day, your body loses more warmth, your breath hanging in the air as a constant reminder of the cold. Exhaustion from hunger slows your metabolism, making it even harder to generate heat. The first night brings shivers, the second, numbness. Sleep offers no escape, only a deeper chill. By the third, hypothermia sets in, your body's defenses faltering as the cold claims its hold. Spartan children survived by adaptation, their bodies hardened by years of deprivation, their minds steeled against pain and discomfort. For you, even a short walk in the pre-dawn dark is a trial, each step a battle against the biting wind and frozen ground. Simple tasks, like gathering reeds for bedding or fuel, or washing in the icy river, become ordeals. The water stings your skin, and no one offers sympathy. In Sparta, comfort is the enemy. Hardship is the teacher. To seek warmth is to reveal yourself as unfit, to show weakness in a society that values only strength. The cold seeps deeper, into bones and blood, draining your energy and resolve. Every cough, every shudder is a warning, a sign that your body is losing the fight. Even a minor chill can spiral into pneumonia or worse, with no doctors or medicine to help. Without medicine or shelter, recovery is nearly impossible. Illness lingers, and the cold only deepens your suffering. In the end, it's not a Spartan spear, but the relentless, indifferent climate that claims its first victim. The land itself is your greatest adversary. You, the visitor from the future, are undone not by battle, but by the elements. In Sparta, it is the cold that kills, and it shows no mercy. Hunger and cold aren't the only dangers. Lurking in the shadows is the Cryptia, Sparta's secret police. To the outside world, Sparta was a city of warriors. Within, it was a society perched on the edge of fear, surrounded by the Helots, an enslaved majority. Every year, the state declared ritual war on the Helots. The Cryptia hunted and eliminated any deemed a threat. Now imagine yourself, a stranger with no ancestry or allegiance. Your accent, clothes, and mannerisms mark you as an outsider. In a society where trust is reserved for the few, you become a question, and in Sparta, questions are answered with steel. The Cryptia patrol the night, trained to spot the unusual. You, wandering the streets, become an object of suspicion. There are no appeals for mercy. Outsiders are not protected, and the Cryptia act with impunity. Even the Helots live in constant terror. For you, there is no network, no hope of blending in. Every shadow is a threat. Every sound in the night could be your final warning. In this world, being an outsider is a death sentence, carried out quietly and without remorse. Your very existence is an anomaly, and in Sparta, anomalies do not survive. Even if you manage to slip past the ever-watchful Cryptia, ancient Sparta offers no sanctuary for the sick or injured. Here, vulnerability is not just ignored, it is actively shunned. Medicine, as you know it, simply does not exist here. There are no doctors waiting with gentle hands, no clinics bustling with hope, no shelves lined with remedies. The idea of a hospital, antibiotics, or sterile instruments is centuries away. The tools available are crude, often more dangerous than the wounds themselves. The body is expected to heal itself, or fail. If you cannot recover on your own, you are left to fate. In Spartan culture, illness is shameful. To be sick is to be seen as weak, and weakness is a stain on both the individual and the community. The weak are exposed, not hidden. Children who show frailty are left outside. Adults who falter are pushed to the margins. To seek aid is to admit defeat, to place yourself outside the warrior ideal. Compassion is reserved for the strong, not the suffering. Children who falter, adults who stumble, are quietly removed. Their absence is rarely questioned, their fate a silent warning. Survival is proof of worthiness. Only the strongest are celebrated, their health a badge of honor. Even a minor cut can become deadly. Without proper care, the smallest wound can spiral out of control. Without antiseptics, infection sets in quickly. The body's defenses are all you have, and they are often not enough. The black broth, river water, and communal bowls are all vectors for pathogens new to your body. Every meal, every drink, is a gamble with unseen dangers. Diarrhea, vomiting, and dehydration follow, sapping what little energy remains. Illness spreads quickly in close quarters, and few recover. Remedies are crude. Herbal poultices, prayers, and rituals. Sometimes hope is all that's offered, and often, it is not enough. In a world without penicillin, even a minor illness can spark an unstoppable chain reaction. One sick person can doom many. There is no privacy in Sparta. Every cough, every fever, is witnessed by all. Your absence is noted, your pallor discussed. Rumors spread quickly, and suspicion grows. To show weakness is to invite suspicion, perhaps even expulsion. The community protects itself by casting out those who cannot keep up. The cycle is merciless. Sickness brings isolation. Isolation hastens decline. Alone, your chances dwindle even further. For an outsider, the odds are even worse. You are watched more closely, trusted less, and helped least of all. Here, the absence of modern medicine is a constant gnawing presence, a reminder that in ancient Sparta, survival is the greatest victory. Every day you endure is a triumph against the odds, and every weakness is a risk you cannot afford. Even if you survive the food, the climate, the violence, and the sickness, you confront the greatest barrier: belonging. The Spartan world is fortified against outsiders. Every aspect of life is governed by lineage, ritual, and unbreakable bonds. To be a Spartan is to belong to a family, a mess, a unit forged through years of shared struggle. You, the time traveler, have none of this. Your accent is strange, your habits unfamiliar. You are a ghost in their world. Membership in a syssitia, the communal mess, is by invitation only, and only those of proven descent are considered. Without it, you cannot eat, cannot vote, cannot exist as a full citizen. The Spartans are wary of anything that might disturb their balance. Outsiders are not welcomed. At best, they are tolerated for a moment. At worst, they are erased. The city's laws are explicit. Only those who belong may remain. In Sparta, there is no refuge for the individual. Only the collective matters. In the end, it is not violence or disease that finishes the time traveler, but the quiet, relentless denial of belonging. The hunger, the cold, the hidden violence, the lack of medicine, and the erasure of outsiders, all formed a system designed to forge one kind of human and remove everyone else. For the Spartans, this was necessity, not cruelty. Their world was shaped by danger, and only the strongest, most united, could survive. We are not that kind of human, and that's why the story of Sparta fascinates us, best enjoyed from the safety of our own time. Until then, remember, some worlds are best left to the imagination.